It is 1:15, time for us to hit the bottle. And because everything we have learned from the Chief of Staff of the Department of Defense, or Department of War, as they call it. Here is OAN's Matt Gaetz going in and...
Wait, it's not the subject of ridicule in this clip.
It was not the subject of ridicule. Good questioning of this guy. What is fascinating about this? I want to make this clear. He's not interviewing this guy like as he's walking out of dinner at 10:30 at night or something, or he's not at like a club. You can see the presidential seal, the White House, the Pentagon, seal behind him. So he's literally seems to have either walked off of the podium or is just there. And I guess
he's trafficking in some journalism here on the ground.
Yes, but I'm saying you'll see from this chief of staff, there seems to be some requirements in Hegseth's Pentagon now that you got to follow. Look,
the fog of war is spread.
Exactly. Here we go.
I do want to talk about some of the legacy platforms that I've long been a critic of. I'll start with the F-35. They cost about $100 million a copy. What percentage of the F-35 are fully mission capable today?
So that's a great question, Matt, and I appreciate you getting after it, because not enough. Not enough. It is the most capable fighter that we have right now.
When it flies.
When it flies, you're right. It is the most capable fighter. What we have right now, and you saw just last month in the acquisition speech, is a department and leadership that's willing to get after it.
Can we just check in in the acquisition speech? Can we just check in with our measure as to whether someone's been drinking? That is we'll give them the Foster Brooks test. This is Foster Brooks, of course, on the Dean Martin show back in the day. Foster Brooks, well, probably America's most famous drunk guy. For those of you who are too young, it was a while back. Nobody's tried to replace him, but this guy. So let's just check his acquisition.
I don't know who you are. You're Dean Martin. You know who I am? No, I don't. Would you mind asking around?
Back, I don't know. Let's go back to this guy with the acquisition and just see.
I mean, come on, though. It's like going to a comedy show. It's a 2-drink minimum to enter the Department of War.
Pentagon. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the unfinished sentences meter at here?
What we have right now, and you saw last month in the acquisition speech, is a department and leadership that's willing to get after it, to challenge industry to produce better.
Yeah, but what percentage of them can fly?
So not enough. Not enough.
So but you just called it our most capable platform, and less than 40% of them, by my last review of the Air Force's statements, are fully mission capable. Why is it not failure for a platform to perform at less than 40% when it costs $100 million?
So, Matt, looking at it holistically, sure, you can throw out the number 40%. But when you look at Operation Midnight Hammer, Operation Rough Rider,
those weren't F-35 was not delivering the payload on Midnight Hammer.
But they were supporting, right? And so those B-2s wouldn't have gotten there without that. The airplane.
What would have stopped them?
There are plenty of surface-to-air missile systems that the Iranians have. We know that.
Did they shoot any of them?
No, they didn't, because we were so successful, and that platform, the F-35, is an amazing platform that can go after these systems. It is the most capable platform we have, Matt. And what we're doing right now is we have a plan to get to 80% mission-capable rates by 2030. And
And if you don't, what will be the accountability for Lockheed Martin?
So we are holding Lockheed Martin to task each and every day.
I mean, it's a good line of questioning, and I can't help but think that Gaetz just zeroed in on him and realized he was. Now, to be fair, they did this briefing at 1:30 a.m. on a Friday night.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
No, I understand. Man.
JD Pence. Surface to missiles says a capable.
Wait, what?
Surface missiles is a capable.
Service system.
It's the most capable we got.
That is
They're the
Hegseth's
strongest stuff.
chief of staff. Is that true?
Yes.
So
Acting.
I've thought about this before because he said that he was all clean. That was what he promised to the Senate for his confirmation hearing, Pete Hegseth. So he's got to have a guy that goes out to the liquor store and gets it for him.
The gopher.
I would think that maybe this guy's the gopher. Maybe this guy is the gopher and got a little bit too into the stash. And
I put a little bit of tax on when I bring some whiskey into
Just top this up with a little bit of water.
tax.
Top it up with water.
And what I do is I buy a full case and I just take a little bit from each bottle. That's the way I do it.
sample it.
Fill it up with water.
It's like when you raid your parents' liquor cabinet when you're in high school.
Oh,
Just
my God.
Take just a little from each bottle, put it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we called that a suicide.
Yeah, I have some not so clear memories from those situations.
Let's go. What else we got? Yeah.
You want to do this?
Honestly,
six.
if you're like using a weapon system, you should need to like blow into it like a breathalyzer. They need to
Right.
install those for like
On the red button.
Just assume right. A breathalyzer on the red button. Everybody here, it's like someone who has a pending DUI conviction or something and is on probation.
I mean, drug test the military contractors like the Palantir guy too.
Oh yeah, right. Well,
Figure out what the hell's going on.
Because you can't, I think, work in the government if you've ever admitted to smoking pot, and yet you have these guys like blackout drunk.
And you're making them like admirals.
Exactly.
To be fair, there's also a long tradition in the Defense Department. John Tower, all right, wasn't he? Did they not allow Tower to join because I think he was a senator and he may have had too much of a drinking problem? But they'll send those guys over there.
I mean, what was it, Kissinger with Nixon, where you hear the ice in their glass?
All
every
over the
single
Nixon
recording?
tapes.
Yeah.
All over the Nixon tapes, you can hear ice clacking against glass because the recorder is in the desk that they're setting their scotch on.
Right.
For weeks, all we've heard is how Trump's big, beautiful bill will cut Medicaid. But almost no one's reporting on a buried provision that would make Trump untouchable. Go to ground.news/majority to see how this bill would block judges from enforcing court orders unless you, the citizen, post a bond first. Highly credible sources warn most people can't actually afford to do this, and that's pretty obvious. So if this bill passes and Trump violates the law, it wouldn't even matter, and nobody even knows, which means the GOP's flood the zone strategy is working. And it's why I think Ground News is the best tool to expose these blind spots before it's too late. My partners built the only app and website pulling in news from across the globe, then breaking down each source's bias, credibility, and the news the right tries to bury. And considering most people take the first article they see online as fact, their browser extension is essential. What it does is it flags the source's bias and links other credible reports to verify the information. Ground News is a better version of how we're already staying informed. So I got you 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I've been using. That's just $5 a month when you go to ground.news/majority, scan my QR code, or redeem the code majority if you're using the app. With at least another 4 years of this, they're counting on you to be distracted. This app is how you stay focused. Hey folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.